morning. This is Nightbird Tarot. I'm here to do your daily collective message for all signs, all placements for December 9th, 2025, or when you view this video is when you're meant to receive the message. I hope that you're all doing well. Today is Tuesday, December 9th. It's pretty cloudy here in Southwest Florida. The weather has got pretty chilly for us anyway. Only high of low 70, like right around 70, 71 today. So it is a little brisk this morning. So I hope that you're all doing well. I'm going to find out what the tea is for the day and pull some tarot cards. And then I think I'm going to pull a card for each individual sign at the end of the reading. So stick around. Let's call in spirit. Okay, welcome. If you're new here, if you like my readings, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for the few people that come back every single day. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the videos. Thank you for commenting. I hope you're having a happy holiday season. Let's see what the tea is for the day. Angels, guides, ancestors, what is the tea for December 9th for all signs? Legal issues. We have bad reputation. One more, please. What is the tea for the day for the collective? And we have a clout hungry. Says anything, does anything, make shit up dramatic. Okay. So I feel like this is somebody that you could have been dealing with a legal issue with. Somebody that doesn't have the best reputation going around, that is clout hungry. So they're wanting the attention. They'll say anything, do anything. They'll make stuff up. They're over dramatic. This is somebody that you could have been dealing with. This could somebody be that you're divorced from or you've had a legal issue with. This person also could be from another nationality, as I have immigration here, information. So it could be dealing with somebody that's from another country, but somebody that has a bad reputation, somebody that's clout hungry that you're dealing with. Let's see what the cards have to say with this. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot today. Let's see what the collective message is for this. So the collective, there's some energy in the air about dealing with people that may not have the best reputation, that are always clout hungry, meaning they're liking the attention. This could be somebody that you've dealt with in the legal system. Angels, guides, ancestors, what is the most important message for my viewers for December 9th, 2025, please? Just for my viewers, please. We have the Fool card, the Sun, the Page of Swords. One more, please. And the Three of Pentacles. Back of the deck, we have the Hierophant in the reverse position. Okay, so in the shadow for what you don't see, we do have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is in the reverse position. When the Hierophant is reversed, this is something that you're dealing with somebody that may have given you, in the shadow for what you don't see, is perhaps somebody that maybe gave you poor advice when it came to this issue. this situation where there's somebody with a bad reputation that is clout hungry, somebody that you might have had a legal issue with. In the reverse position, it's almost like you may have been given bad advice about this situation. This is also somebody that kind of works outside the box. They have unorthodox ways. This is for what you don't see. I feel like it has something to do with the clout hungry situation. They're going to weasel their way into into your energy because they're clout hungry. They're going to do it in ways that you may not think that they will. That's what you don't see. We do have the full card, and we'll go back and clarify. We do have the full card in the reverse position. You may be unsure what to do about this situation, about this person. You're not quite ready to walk away, perhaps, or you're just uncertain what to do with them. Like whatever you do, it seems like there's always stuff that they're bringing in. They're making stuff up. They're doing anything. They're being over dramatic in order to keep in your energy. Now, we do have the Sun card here. This is the happily ever after. I feel like you've walked away from this person. Like you have decided, I'm going to fulfill my life and be happy. So if this is somebody that you've worked with, that you've lived with, somebody that you've had legal issues with, something like that where they have a bad reputation and they are clout hungry, you're not sure what to do about them, but you do know that you want your happiness. You're taking back your power from the Sun here in finding your happiness within. When the Sun is upright, this is about, engaging in friendships, happier times. You're successful in your social relationships, but you don't know what to do about this situation. We have the Page of Swords here as well in the reverse position. Again, I'm going to go back and clarify. So as the overall feeling for the day here, the collective is dealing with things that they need to shed and let go of. This is the year of the snake, and we are coming to the end of the year. I can't speak. Somebody's having a difficult time with communication is what Spirit is saying. So you're having a difficult time expressing what it is that you're wanting from this situation. You're having a hard time communicating that you are shedding your skin as the snake. As the year of the snake is ending, you're shedding your skin. You're moving on to the year of the horse, and you're going to move with triumphant into 2026. It's a fast forwarding motion. It is successful motion. It is determination. It is things like that as the year of the horse approaches. But you're shedding what no longer serves you. And it feels like you're shedding away this situation where you're dealing with somebody that doesn't want to leave your energy. You could have legal issues with them. They have a bad reputation. They are clout hungry. Okay? You don't know how to get rid of them. You may have taken bad advice when it comes to this person. They may have given you bad advice in order to keep you in their energy. But you want your freedom. You want to be social. You want good friendships. You want love, etc. And with the Page of Swords here, you're dealing with somebody that is a liar, deceiver, false friend, etc. This could be somebody that you've collaborated with the Three of Pentacles. This could be somebody that you worked with. And now there could be a legal situation or, mediation between the two of you. They've got a bad reputation and they will lie in order to keep you in their energy is what I'm feeling. Let's go back and clarify. Please clarify the Fool card, please, Spirit. You're wanting to move on to your new beginning. You want your time in the sun, but you don't know what to do about them. We have the King of Wands. Please clarify the Sun. We have the Five of Pentacles. Please clarify the Page of Swords. Please clarify the Page of Swords. Four of Wands. This could have been somebody you were married to. Yeah. You may have shared a home or family with this person. So this person, the King of Wands, who you don't know what to do about, is somebody that's rough-natured, that shows no compassion, has no empathy towards you. Somebody that's you can't tolerate anymore. This could be somebody you were married to that lies, deceives, cheats. Doesn't have to be. Emotional manipulation is what I'm feeling here a lot. This could be somebody you had a family with, that you collaborated with. You might have had children with. You might have shared a home with. With the Five of Pentacles here, that is clarifying the Sun card in the reverse position. It makes me feel like, you're wanting your time in the sun. Things are going good for you. You have an improved outlook. There are better times. You might have gotten a new job. You've moved on from this individual, but they're keeping themselves in your energy. They're making up stuff in order to keep themselves in your presence or energy. You don't know what to do about it. Do you get a restraining order? Maybe you can't do that if you share children together. You don't know what to do, but this is driving you absolutely crazy, it feels like, as a collective, or whoever is listening to the readings here today. With the Judgment in the reverse position, you may feel guilt about walking away from this person, or they feel guilt about what they did to you. I feel like there's a lot of emotional abuse here. Pushing their energy around, saying anything, doing anything, making stuff up, being dramatic. Narcissistic behavior. What is the advice here, please, Spirit? What is the advice for my viewers for December 9th? We have the Eight of Swords. Yes, you've got to walk away. You're no longer bound to this person. You're no longer blinded by what they do. One more, please. What is the advice for my viewers, please? Yeah. It's time to separate yourself from this individual. This could be somebody that you were in a love romantic relationship with, but it's time to break free from this toxic relationship. Separate yourself from this person. One more, please. One more advice for the collective. One more advice. Spirit is saying that's it. That's it. You're no longer bound. You are separate from this individual. It is time to cut the cord. Yeah. You're no longer dragging your feet here. Yeah. It is time for you to make the decision here. You're no longer blinded by this individual. We have the Page of Cups as well. That is your advice in the reverse position. This is a selfish person. They're secretive. They're liar. They're very lazy. This is time to take off the blindfold. You're no longer bound by them. Separate yourself from them. The Two of Swords is in the shadow. Again, it's time to make up your mind about this individual. All they do is lie, 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 lie. I see nothing but lies in this in this situation. This is somebody that will do anything. They'll make up anything to get the attention, to get your attention is what it feels like. Interesting. Let's pull a card for each individual sign. Aries. For Aries. For Aries, please, for December 6th. For Aries, for December 6th, 2000. Okay, we've got 2 cards here. So we have the King of Pentacles and the Three of Wands here. It feels like this could be you, Aries, the King of Pentacles. So you're good at math skills. You're good at, so at this time, I think you're doing well money-wise, Aries. And then we have the Three of Wands here. So 2 cards came out here. So you may have made a mistake. You're good at your money skills, but you may have made it a mistake. There may have been a mistake that you made in your checking book or ledger, or you're just, you have an inability to focus on the task at hand, and you're very good when it comes to money, Aries. For Taurus, please. For Taurus, for December 6th, 2025, please. Spirit is saying that I need to grab up all the cards. I was going to try to do it without, but let's not. For Taurus. December 6th for Taurus, please. 1 card. Or not. Okay. Yeah. This is that same situation. Somebody you were married to. Let's put those aside. 1 more for Taurus, please. So you could have been dealing with a Taurus, or you are a Taurus in that situation I was talking about. Geez, oh Pete's. Broken family, broken heart, Page of Pentacles, Taurus. I feel like you're tied to this situation more so than anyone that that I was speaking of before. You're dealing with somebody in your energy that are having a hard time letting go of. With the 10 of Cups here, there could be an end of a relationship or disruption of your normal routine. You could have shared a family with this person. And with the Page of Pentacles here, this is somebody that opposes any new ideas. They're very closed-minded. This could be you, Taurus. So you may be closed-minded to what is going on here. I feel like you're very tied to the reading that I just did. Let's go on to Cancer. Cancer for the day. Message for Cancer. Message for Cancer, please. Message for Cancer. We have the 7 of Cups here. I feel today you're all about using your imagination, coming up with some kind of plan. You could be thinking outside of the box today with the 7 of Cups here. Having thoughts of fantasy or daydreams. You may be planning something. Let's move on to Gemini. Message for Gemini, please, Spirit. Too many. Message for Gemini, please. We have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, you're letting down your burdens at this time, Gemini. It's almost like you're letting go of what you've been carrying for so long. With the Ten of Wands, you may be feeling like you're unable to maintain stability without letting things go. Let's move on to Virgo. Message for Virgo, please. So somebody's coming in with an offer of love here. This could be divinely guided. So somebody could be offering you some type of love, or they could be offering, to be your, they could be proposing marriage. There's some type of love offer here that's divinely guided. You may be meeting somebody that pulls at your heartstrings, something of an emotional nature. Somebody is giving love to you. And it doesn't have to be romantic love. This could be from a child, but this is divinely guided. Let's go on to Leo. Message for Leo for December 6th, please. Message for Leo. So there's something new coming in for you with the Six of Cups here. When the Six of Cups is reversed, you may be meeting somebody new. This is an upcoming situation. There's an upcoming situation. One more, please, Spirit, for Leo. I'm hearing for some, the return of an old friend is not going to happen. What's the upcoming situation for Leo? We have the Nine of Cups here. So with the Nine of Cups being reversed, the upcoming situation is perhaps you're going to be coming into some financial worry. It is Christmas time, so you're spending a lot. Let's move on to Libra. That was fast. So you may be taking a trip here, Libra. I see a fast energy or something fastly approaching. You could be traveling today. So I feel like you're traveling towards something today. Let's clarify the Chariot for Libra. There could be a delay in travel as well. So, and you're not sure what to do about it, or you're not sure what to do. You're wanting to travel, but you're not sure about it. So perhaps you're wanting to maybe go somewhere, but you're unsure. You have not made the plans yet. Let's move on to Scorpio. Yeah, I have to look at my wheel. Message for Scorpio. December 9th, please, Spirit. Scorpio, please, Spirit. There we go. Okay, so you may be spending time with family or in your home today, Scorpio. There could be a celebration of sorts. Lots of children. You could be spending time with children. One more, please, for Scorpio. We have the Knight of Wands here. You may be feeling exhausted by spending so much time with family with the Knight of Wands, is what I'm picking up here. Feeling exhausted, and it is that time of year where you're really feeling, you're with family a lot. You feel like you're obligated to do things. There's a disruption coming in or a sudden change of plans with family, though. Sagittarius. Message for Sagittarius for December 6th, 2025. We have the Six of Pentacles. Somebody could be giving you some type of offer today. You may also get a bonus. There could be a bonus of some sort with your work, Sagittarius. But somebody is offering you something of financial abundance today. New job, something like that. For Capricorn, please, Spirit. Okay, so you may be having somebody that is Capricorn. Somebody could be gossiping to you today and it's giving you a headache. It may have something to do with you, your spending. So it could be that, a parent or somebody or a spouse or somebody is in your ear about your spending habits. It's giving you a headache today. With the Knight of Pentacles here, it feels like you're putting out too much money. It could be because you're spending money on gifts for others. You're going through the motions of being rich. You do this every year. In other words, this is almost a thing that you do when it comes to maybe the holidays, spending too much money on gifts and things like that, or not even gifts, but maybe decorations, things like that. And you got somebody in your ear telling you, hey, watch your spending, watch your spending, watch your spending as you're doing this, and it's giving you a headache. So you may be dealing with that today, Capricorn. For Aquarius, please, Spirit. We have the Three of Wands here. You could be dealing with somebody. You may also be tied to the original reading more, Aquarius. With the Three of Wands here is making me feel like you're dealing with that situation where you're not sure what to do with them. You may have made a mistake or you've gotten bad advice from somebody. One more for Aquarius, please. I feel like you and Taurus are very much in that situation. As a collective, everyone is in that type of situation, but I feel like that really hit home for you as well, Aquarius. You might have gotten bad advice when it came to this person that's been in your energy. Yeah, this is a fast mood. This is a fast approaching thing, so maybe this hasn't happened for you yet, Aquarius. So this is coming in quickly where you're getting bad advice about this situation is what I'm feeling. And for Pisces. Pisces for December 6th, 2025, please. Not 6 yet. 2025, December 9th. Okay, Pisces. Yeah, there's a break of some type of situation, a home situation, family situation with the Ten of Cups here that you're dealing with. You may be sad about this with the Ten of Cups being reversed. It makes me feel like, there may be a disruption to your normal routine this year. There's an ending of some type of friendship or relationship or disruption of your normal routine today. One more for Pisces. Whoa. And we have the Star card, which is the Aquarius energy. I feel like you wanted this though. You're feeling like there's a disruption to your day or your normal routine, but this is something that you've wished for. You wanted a fresh start. You wanted things to be changed. I feel like, Pisces, if you're dealing with this situation here as the collective, not knowing what to do with this individual, this is something that you wanted, Pisces. This is something that you wanted to walk away from. You may have had a hard time doing that. But with the Star card here, there is hope. There's a sign of good things coming in for you after this change in routine. And you're going to fulfill life's pleasures that you wanted to do. For instance, I am a Pisces, and I'm really thinking about doing some solo traveling. I have left behind, I went through a divorce this year. So this is really resonates with me. And my hope, this is something that I wanted and did. And I'm going to be moving on to life's pleasures and getting away from this type of situation. So let's pull a collective message from the universe for everyone to finish up the reading here. Grab my cards. A message from the universe for the collective, please, Spirit. We got 2. So it says, release old doubts and fears. You are currently undergoing changes that are necessary for your highest good. They are changes that have been long awaited. Leave the past where it belongs in the past. Trust that everything will fall into place for you in divine timing. And then it says, of course you will make mistakes, but the biggest one would be not to try. You have nothing to lose. This thing you have been thinking about for a long time, just go for it. Perhaps my solo traveling. Better an oops than what if. We are here to support you, Spirit says. So that's the collective messages that I have for you for December 6, 2025. I hope that you're all having a good day. Please be kind and compassionate to one another, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.